Who you with?
Hey, we back at it again, baby. Shout out to everybody tuned in, tapped in with us. Reec Show Live, Reec Talkcast, and of course the game, my brother Potty Ali. Shout out to all our FM syndicates up at Power 104, of course 88.7 The Blaze. We got another one jumping in here soon. I'm gonna tell y'all about that later. I can't say nothing till the ink dry. But right now, man, we got Killa Kyleon checking in all the way from Texas. One of the iconic voices, you know. If you out in the Southeast, you definitely know this man, but he's worldwide. He's everywhere. We're going to get it popping with him. This song that I heard early is crazy. I want to see the inspiration behind it. We're going to talk about some more things, too. What it do, homie?
Man, cooling, man. Just moving and grooving, man. Trying to make some shit shake, man. Finna head out of town in New Orleans. What's the
Okay,
word,
okay.
brother?
What you got going on? I know the tour life been crazy. You always on the road, man. What you got
Yeah,
going
for
in New
sure.
Orleans?
Man, just doing some more work with some of my brothers out there, man. That's in the business as well.
Okay, got you, man. I know
Yeah,
New Orleans, Texas, Oklahoma, all that's kind of interconnected. You know what I mean? Each has their own sound, but you know, it's a lot of good love, a lot of camaraderie going on in them areas like that. You know what I mean?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely. It's a lot of shit be going on, man, and we all together out there.
For
So
sure.
it be going. It's the thing about Texas and Louisiana. It's a whole bridge. It's a
Yeah.
bridge gap. Yeah,
Yeah, big ups to that, man. Shout out my boy
yeah,
DC. He always telling me about that. All right, let's get
for
into it,
sure.
man, cause you got a lot going on. Mike Jordan, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let's talk about that. How did that all come together?
I mean, pretty much, I call myself the greatest of all Texas, man, the GOAT. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? GOAT, the greatest of all Texas. And who greater than Michael Jordan? You know what I'm saying? And giving you an
Nobody.
entendre of it, I call myself Mike Jordan, not Michael, but the microphone Jordan.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like I'm one of the greatest from my area doing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And pretty much the streets back it. The industry back it. So what better way to call it Mike Jordan than I approach the game exactly like Jordan approaches the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it ain't just you. It ain't you saying it. It's the industry saying it. It's the vets saying it. I mean, this man. When you talk about Texas, right? I had a long, good conversation with Zero the other day, and we were just talking about like how many legendary, iconic figures that are, how many names still ring bells that have 20+ year careers and stuff like that. And obviously, you one of them. You know what I'm saying? That have been able to put time into the game and keep coming up with these nice projects, thought out projects. They hit, they slap, they certified, and they genuine to the street as well as sonically they sound good.
most definitely, most definitely. So yeah, it's just consistency is the main key in this business, man. The thing about surviving the times and being relevant, man, you just got to keep on pushing the envelope for relevancy and consistency. Consistency gonna make sure that you are part of what's going on, man, and that's what
Hmm.
makes a great artist. You know what I mean? And to hear that coming from somebody as iconic as Zero,
Yeah,
man, that says a lot. And that's actually one of the homies. You know what I mean? And
right.
yeah, man, it's just all about consistency. Watching those guys runs and watching all of the big dogs runs, man. It's pretty much as I just wanted to be most consistent as possible. And one of my favorite artists that's the most consistent to me is Jay Z. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? I feel
Yeah.
like they try to put an age cap on rap to try to water it down like other genres, but the thing is, we rock stars in this. We can keep doing this long as we keep staying tapped in and we keep staying consistent with good music. And that's what it's all about, man, being consistent. And that's why it's Mike Jordan, because he want to the most consistent in his game to do it.
Man, he's still selling shoes. He ain't been on a basketball court in 30 years, but he's still selling shoes,
Shit,
selling merch.
40.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And still
yeah.
doing it, and it's
The
it's,
man
it's
selling you the
crazy.
same shoe over and over, just a
Right,
different color, and they gonna buy it every time. Every
right,
every Friday, the man drop a shoe.
right. And it's gonna be a line.
It's gonna be a line every time, and it's gonna be sold out, man. But music is the same way, Long as we keep
Yeah.
sonically making these sounds and these frequencies, that's gonna go and it's gonna be pleasing to the ear, man. And you talking that talk, man.
Hmm.
You gonna keep on shining.
That's facts, man. My brother, well, not really my blood brother, but my brother. You know how we get out. My brother Rock told me a long time ago. He said in this game, he been in it for a minute as a writer, as an artist, and different things. He said in this game, the players change, but the game stays the same, man. That means you got to have thick skin. But you just put out a song called Snake Skin. Let's talk about that. Your approach to that, because that song made me think of, I might have to tighten my circle up a little bit.
I mean, and that's what it's for, man. You know, the thing is, we dealing with an era, man. You got to think back in the day, we didn't have these social medias. We didn't have all this access to phones. We didn't have all this access to information to really see people showing their true colors. Like a lot of people jump on these social media platforms every day and be in their feelings or they indirectly say things about you. You got friends you to put on the money. You out in these streets trying to hustle. You gonna deal with snakes on a day-to-day basis. It's kind of hard to avoid them when you out here. You know what I mean? Family, friends, everything. And you pretty much just got to be the snake charmer. You got to be the dude with the flute. You got to be
Yeah,
the dude with the flute finessing the cobra. You know what I mean? You got
yeah,
to damn near deal with them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Even in your business, even in our business that we do, it's gonna be people that don't approve or don't like what we do and we say. And at
Hmm.
the end of the day, it's a bunch of snake shit. They'll say something, you go right behind your back and say something else. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Or you'll put somebody on the play and then they'll try to rub you and erase you out the play so they can make the play. Them
Yeah.
snakes. So at the end of the day, you got to know how to deal with them. You got to be a snake charmer. But you got to
Hmm.
know how to identify them as well. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much, we need those type of records. We got so many different records that's talking about shit other than real shit. And I feel like the game need that real shit still.
Nah, you giving it to him that way, man. You have a crazy tenure in this game of dropping, like I said earlier, consistent projects. They sound genuine, authentic. People love them. They knock them. You know what I'm saying? From the
Yeah.
Boss Hog Outlaw days to the solo days to right now, and then you still able to link in with the legends, the iconic figures. How is it being from Texas, dropping songs with Devin the Dude and Scarface and everybody, Willie D? Come on, bro. Everybody can't do that and garner that respect from these type of people. How does that to you when you look back and hear these songs and know what it was like either in the studio or getting it back?
I mean, pretty much, bro. When I got into this game, money wasn't really the object of the game. It was pretty much to get that respect
Mm.
because of my craft and to really be able to stand alongside of these legends and talk to these. You know, you got to think, bro. Facing every major rapper that you can say top five dead or alive,
You
he in
just
the
said
company.
Jay
They
Z, everybody, right?
that's their favorite rapper. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So, you know, to get praises from Scarface, to get praises from a Jada Kiss, praises from a Fab, praises from a Devin the Dude. You know, it's so many guys that give me respect and praises just off my craft. You know what I mean? And my characteristics and my personality alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I humble myself, but I got into this game not to be rivals of my idols, but to get respect and admiration from my idols. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And the only way you can do that is being good at what you do and being consistent with what you do. Consistency and just always putting out that good work is the key to that. You know what I mean? And they recognize that, you know, and to be praised by the lyricists, that was my main thing, man. I just
Yeah.
wanted to be respected and honored by them first.
Nah, you definitely doing that on a consistent level, man. Before we talk about this new project and get all the way into it, I do want to ask you, like, when did Killa fall in love with music? What was your early influences?
Man, Yo MTV Raps and Rap City, man. Chris Thomas, Dr. Dre, Ed Love, and Fab Five Freddy. Seeing that shit, bro, I knew immediately that's what I wanted to do.
What was the
I knew
song? What
that's
was
what.
that first video? Because I remember my first video. What was your first video you saw and was like, oh, yeah, I'm doing that?
I mean, she. The first time I heard Big Daddy Kane say "stick a quarter up your ass" because you played yourself. You know what I mean? Smooth operator by Big Daddy Kane. You know what I mean? When I
Yeah.
seen that, when I seen Rock Him, when I seen You Just a Customer by EPMD, you know what I
Mm,
mean? All them shits. When I seen Ice T doing that gangster shit.
yeah.
When I seen, you know what I mean, the Ghetto Boys. When I seen NWA. All of those were my influences, man.
Yeah. Nah, that's it. That's real right there, man. And
Like,
you could tell, that you take time to put into it. Not saying that it take you a minute to do a song. I'm saying that you really put some thoughts into what you're doing. You got rhyme patterns. You got your metaphors, everything they hitting. And like I said, man, you still got that same hunger. It's more keyed in. Now, of course, maturity gonna do that,
yeah.
but you still got that same hunger when you get in the booth.
I mean, for sure. And that's the main thing. Like I tell everybody, man, I eat a half a sandwich to stay hungry, man. That's the main thing. You know what I mean? Once that hunger die in this game, that's when the shit don't be sounding worth nothing no more. You know
Mm,
what I mean? It don't sound like shit after you just get lazy. A lot of people get complacent to where they got the bag and everything already. So they feel like they don't have to apply a lot of pressure no more because they feel like shit. I made it. I never wanted to be that. I never wanted to feel like I made it, man. They say the sky the limit and you can get past the clouds. You know what I mean? So why be grounded? You know what I mean? Well, you can just keep going up and you keep going up, man.
No,
And that was
sure.
the main thing. Just consistency. I'm gonna keep telling you that from the jump.
Yeah.
Consistency is the main key.
Right. I know you get ready for that tour, for that road, man. Let me ask you this. When you approaching this album right here that you just put out, this project, and everybody tunes into it, what should they know? One thing they should like know, or what type of mind frame should they be when they pop this thing and hit play?
It's pretty much being that I have 21 songs on it, it's a lot to digest. But the thing about having an abundance of records like that, you got to make sure that you got flow within those records. Like everything coincides. It's almost like a Jerry Bruckheimer movie, man. Jerry Bruckheimer movie. When you watching Heat, when you watching like movies like that, where it gets suspenseful and it take you on a ride. All you got to do with this project, man, is just push play.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
the main thing.
And
just
you can't
push
do
play.
that with our projects nowadays, man. You got to skip through them things. It ain't just a bunch of disconnected singles.
Yeah, think about it, man. When Outkast pull out the Love Below and Speaker Box, man, you didn't just skim through that looking for records. You know what I mean? Because now they try to categorize rap and different shit like you just one song, and that's the thing. One song just don't get it. This not a project that I would just say that you can just go and just want to put directly on the radio. You want to ride and live with this project. You know what I mean? You want to really listen to it and dive into it because it take you on an emotional roller coaster, believe it or not.
Nah, for real. Hey, man, we gotta go ahead and give your barber a shout out because you got one of the cleanest headlines in the game, man.
I ain't painting. You say you got to shout out my barber. Yeah, we ain't doing no paint, man. Shout out my dog B, man. We don't do no paint over here. We do real haircuts.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, you know in Texas they known for that candy paint, so it's good that you got the real haircut going. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at that, man. I ain't gonna hold you up. I do want to ask you these last quick questions on our fast forward, man. If you had a dream tour, Texas artists only, you could bring 5 artists with you, but y'all shooting a reality show too, man. Who you bringing with you on this tour?
I mean, I'm gonna start out first. My brother, Slim Thug, for sure.
There we go, for sure.
Happy to be Thugger. 2, Propane. That's one of my guys.
Okay.
3, Sauce Walker. That's another one of my guys. And I'm gonna have to bring Uncle Face for sure.
For sure.
And then I'm gotta bring Uncle Face. And then I'm gonna bring this a tough one. This is a tough one. That's tough.
Why we asked.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Because I don't want to leave nobody out. Like
I feel you.
You ain't say me. You ain't say me. But I'm saying the guys that I'm saying because I know they gonna bring when they approach their stage presence just like their presence in the booth. You know what I mean? And that's why I say that's why I consider myself Mike Jordan because I come with the whole repertoire. My stage presence, my booth presence, my presence on camera. My presence to articulate myself on interviews. It just I want to have the whole kit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to just be one dimensional. You know what I mean? But the last person, be King for sure.
I like it. That's a hell of a tour because you gonna go through everything. You gonna go through the emotions. You gonna get turned up. You gonna get the streets. You gonna get everything. Yeah, man. Live Nation might need to hire you, bruh.
yeah. Tell them we looking. Tell them we ain't turning down no money. We ain't turning down shit but our collar, and we gonna pop that like the funds. You hear me?
Absolutely, man. I interviewed my brother Ro, and I asked him, about being around 50, and Scrappy the same about being around 50. Like, what's something they soaked up because they got that knowledge and that they got the business presence too, man. What's one thing you soaked up from Thug, man? Because he everywhere. He owned every house in Texas and everything like that too. So like, what's one thing you soaked up? Right.
That same game, the hustle, being consistent, the hustle don't sleep, be an owner, be a boss. That's what you gotta be. You know what I mean? Janitors can't sit at that board meeting. Yeah. You know what I mean? You gotta always be a boss, no ownership. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hustle for it. Thug ain't give me shit. He gave me an opportunity.
That's right.
You know what I mean? He gave me an opportunity to sit around and soak it, man. Who better than my boy? That man been a millionaire since he was 17 years old, bro.
Right.
So off music.
Yeah.
Off music. Now, I'm gonna repeat that.
Off
music and hustling for itself and putting his first foot forward in itself. Nobody
For
else.
sure.
He did it on his own. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's the game I soaked up
Man,
all
that's
the way
real.
down the road.
That's real, man. Last
Yeah.
question right here. If you could
Come on
take
with it.
any of your songs and they would have put it in a statue, right? A Texas artist
Yeah.
statue, any of your songs, and they put the lyrics up, what song would it be?
Man, I have to say, damn, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Any just one song?
Just one song.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Man, I'd probably say, out of my one song, I'd probably say my verse of Moon and Stars right now. I'm in love. I'm in love with that verse right now.
Yeah.
That's a verse, but it could be a song, it'll be
This your pick. You can pick whatever you want it to be, so
yeah,
it could be
yeah,
that
yeah, for
verse.
sure.
Yeah. I
But
implore everybody to go listen to that right now.
For sure. But I
For
think
sure.
song wise, it's a song with me and Jack Freeman off my Candy Paint Texas Place. Man,
Classic.
it's super classic.
Super classic.
Super classic. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
For
But
sure.
Mike Jordan, it's hard for me to say because I got them records on Mike Jordan.
I'm
You know what
telling
I
you, man,
mean?
that snake skin, bro. I'm telling you, I'm listening to it. I'm like, yeah, I might need to tighten things up, right?
I mean, it's one of them records, man.
Yeah.
It's a thought-provoking record, man. But for sure, man, I appreciate it, brother.
For sure. Anytime, man, when you hit the A, man, you hit Atlanta, make sure you pull up on us, bro. We're going to lock in.
For
We
sure,
got to
for
do this
sure.
again.
For sure. Love, G.
For sure. And you the first one ever to be getting a haircut while doing the interview, man. So we got to salute to that. My boy going to stay
Love.
fresh. I ain't mad at that.
For sure. That's it, my boy.
For sure. Appreciate you, bro.
Love, brother.
Already. Hey, man, make sure that y'all check out Snake Skin. Check out Mike Jordan. It's already dropped right here on Reec Radio. We spinning it live. Shout out my brother Potty Ali on the game. Y'all keep it locked in. We got mixes on the way. Do not move.
It's time to see who's with Reece.
Hey, yeah. Who you with?
Wendy Williams is in here.